Alright, I'm going to try to video this while I'm standing up in the engine bay. So if I fall, don't laugh. But as some of you guys know, I've had problems with this Roberlo Multifiller Express primer not adhering to the metal, but it does adhere to body filler or sanded paint. It's supposed to be a direct metal primer. 2 days ago, so maybe 3, I can't remember. I went and sanded all this off with 80 grit up there on a DA. Got it back into the body filler, and it's, you can see there, it's sticking fine, no problem. The feather edges. But what is odd is I had used a little paint paddle wrapped around and some 80 grit wrapped around it. And I blocked all this because all that part up there, I put some body filler in there. That's where I welded this cowl panel on to this piece. And like I said, I started out with 80 grit. Then I sprayed some cheap lacquer black paint I got on here for guide coat. And then I went back over to 180. And it seemed like it was feather edging and sticking okay to this metal here. So I thought, okay, weird. It's sticking here. I don't know what the problem is. So here we are 2 days later, and I take my air hose and I'm blowing on it. And everywhere where I had feather edge before, now it's got a big old jagged edge there, and all that in there just popped off, peeled off with air hose. And at the regulator, it's 120 pounds of pressure. I got a 50-foot hose, so calculate whatever the drop is on that. So I'm going to guess in the neighborhood of 95 to 100 pounds of pressure. But anyway, it's peeled off. And if you can see right there, see that crack? See, it keeps cracking the more it dries. And I don't understand this because it was cold whenever I primed this. It was 65 or 60 degrees in here, somewhere in that neighborhood. And I kept at that temperature. I turned my little heater on and then turned it off whenever I sprayed primer. And I kept the temperature at 60 to 65 degrees. So in my opinion, that's not too low. Because from everything I've studied, if it drops below 65 degrees, it will not cross-link. So after I got finished spraying the primer, I turned the heater up to 70 and left it on all night and ran through 5 gallons of fuel in it and just let it keep it 70 degrees all night long. So that thing will run about 8 hours on 5 gallons of fuel. So 8 hours is plenty of time for this to cure, and I don't think 70 degrees is too hot for it. So why it's cracking and peeling like this is beyond me. The Roberlo people, they were calling me, but I get phone calls from all over the United States, and as I've posted on my Facebook channel and everything else, if I don't have your number saved, I don't answer your phone call because I get too much robocalls and everything else. But he emailed me and told me to call him back, so I got to give him a call and figure out why he wants to talk in person. I don't know why he just can't email me, but I'm pretty busy, but I guess I'm going to have to take out time to make a call to him. But anyway, this is rather frustrating. I don't understand why it's doing it.